Good morning, Vegas. Good morning, everybody out there in Mushland. Give everybody a chance to say hello and a hug. We'd sure like to see you pushing the like button. That looks like it's happening. The regulars know. Good morning. Like buttons, anybody? Oh, Chris, you made it. You're the one that made it for me. It's just an old picture now. I don't think it works as a code. The better codes are here now. You could take a snapshot of that if you want. Actually, that's a good idea. Jackie! Good morning, everyone. I'm waiting for a few more people to get here. I want to do a Never Winner Before giveaway today. We also have to do a Rice and Moto giveaway. And then we have to do a regular giveaway. Wow. Woody, what's the number now? All we need is 4,000 views to hit 1 million. I'm going to do that today. I'm going to view 4,000 things today. That's right, Nerdy. Don't forget to tell your rice that you love it. Don't forget to ignore the middle child. And don't forget to hate on the hateable rice. Ah, that's outstanding, William. Thank you. That's good news. Good job. Good job. William Stiltner's getting ready to fruit. That's outstanding. I get all excited when I hear that. Rice-a-moto. Rice-a-moto. Michael, I don't see anything yet, to be honest with you, on any of the three. I haven't really noticed anything of the three to be a difference so far. That's why I keep yelling at it more and more. I'm like, am I yelling enough? Good morning, B Lobster.
Good morning.
That's why I was wondering to myself, am I treating them badly enough? And am I abusing it enough, Higgs? Am I loving this one enough? Am I abusing this one enough? Am I treating this one the way I was treated as a child? So hard to say. Rice-a-moto. Larry B, we're still waiting to hear from you. Larry B, We have a little something set aside for Larry B. Whenever. In the meantime, these are the people left on the Risamoto. Stuart Hughes, number 4. Summer Wheat, 6. Leroy Hauk, 7. Exception of the rule, 8. Nerdy, 9. Billy D, 11. Catzilla, 12. Deborah Pearl, 14. Laura the Divine One, 15. Mukhtar Cool, 16. Green Table Gardens, 17. B. Hendricks, 19. Jackie Cat, meow, 21. Okay, we ready? Oh, Melissa, yours is changing? We'll be talking about it next week. I can't wait to get some feedback from everybody. 17. 17. 17. Green Table Gardens. Number 17. Greeny. Green Table Gardens. Greeny, I need you to send me your address at the DetroitMushLab.net. You know how to do that. And Greeny, when you do, I'm going to be sending you 3 grams. 3 grams. But you got to tell me, Greeny, would you rather have Ghost or ODPE? Hat day. Greeny, Ghost or ODPE? Which would you prefer, my friend? Is Greeny here? Paige, have a beautiful day. Greeny, which do you want? ODPE, you got it. Send me your address. I'll send you 3 G's of some really good ODPE that we've recently harvested. So today's show, we're going to be out of here at about 10 minutes to 10. Give or take. I got an extra minute or 2 in there. Ow. 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 I haven't chewed anything except for a cup of noodles and a couple of Frosty sodas in the last 2 days. I have a incredibly bad odor from Uganda. Hello. I have an incredibly bad toothache. Ugh, it's terrible. Terrible, I tell you. So it's not making me I haven't slept and I'm not like super happy pops this morning because I'm super painful pops. So we'll get we got to go get that looked at. It's probably the worst appointments of my life is to go to a darn tooth doctor. Thank you for giving Odor good hip go before it gets as bad as mine. I hope you guys are giving Odor a couple of chocolate donuts. Odor, when you're new here, that's what they do. They give chocolate donuts, and we ask you to hold on to them because it's all we're ever going to give you. That's not true, but we think we're funny. Okay. Give me 5 people that think we've been doing pretty good with the Risamoto experiment and the giveaways. Just give me 5 people. Give me 5 people. Thanks, Herbie. Doing a pretty good job with that. The little Ricimoto experiment and making sure that everybody that's involved is getting, a participation. I think we're doing a really good job of that, and I appreciate to the bottom of my being how fun it is, and that we're going to have 21 people, points of view for input, data input, to see how well our experiment went. Okay, that's super duper cool. Um, let's just do this real quick too. I want to do this one real quick. All right, because we're gonna have to do everything quick today because Pops has got to kind of fly to the tooth doctor. Hey, so are you? I'm glad you're doing it at home. I'm glad everybody that's doing it. 21 people doing it along. That's really darn cool. Who wants to do true false giveaway? Give me 5 people and 10 more likes. 10 more likes. I only have 61 people, 32 likes. True false giveaway? Herbie, I'll ask him. He's in the shower right now. Good call. I'll ask him. True false giveaway? Dando says true. It's true. We're doing it. Let's do a true false giveaway. Okay? Oh, that sucks, Power. Today's 2 days in a row. I keep thinking it's going to go away. Captain Jeff, I wrote Captain Jeff. He says, those things don't get better, Pops. They don't get better. They get worse. Can I just ignore it? Can I just ignore it? Alternator is not going to be one of our answers, but we're going to do true or false. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. No, I'm not asking questions, excuse me. I'm going to make 3 statements. 3 statements. Okay? They're either going to be true or they're going to be false. You're going to wait till all 3 have been said, and then on your chat, you're going to write true, false, true, or whatever your answers are. All you have to do is write the letter of the true or the letter of the false. The first 3 people on my screen, remember we all have different lag speeds and different thises and that's, but I watch my screen pretty close. The 3 people on my screen that get all 3 correct, will move forward to the next round. Okay? You ready? First statement. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. True or false? A cross between a horse and a zebra is called a hobra. True or false? And thirdly, a lion's roar can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. True or false? Go. First 3 to get all 3 correct. Wait. Okay, I've got 3. Looks like you guys are pretty smart on this one. You guys answered this really fast. Most of you got most of them right. I have the first people that got them correct on my screen. I'll tell you who they are after I give you the answers. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. By golly, by gum, that's true. Who knew that? How do you get a national anthem? I mean, how do you get a national animal that's not even real? What's going on, Scotland? That's just, it's actually kind of awkward. True. What are you doing, Scotland? Okay. A cross between a horse and a zebra is called a hobra. No, it's not. It's called a zorse. A Z-O-R-S-E. A male and female horse is called a zorse. No, a male zebra and a female horse. A female zebra and a male horse is called a zonkey. What? If Trippy Hippie's around anywhere, I want a zonkey. That's a female zebra and a male horse. Zonkey. So that answer was false. What's a zonkey? Okay, I want one. I want to give it away here. Final one. A lion's roar can be heard up to 8 kilometers away. That's true. So the answers were true, false, true. True, false, true. The first 3 smarty pantsers on my screen. The first 3 smarty pantsers on my screen. A zonkey. Wait, you might win a zonkey. Okay, so here we go. First 3 people on my screen. CCS. CCS, you are number 1. Wes Smoke, you're number 2. And Aaron Leister. Good morning, Aaron. Aaron, you may win a zonkey. Aaron, get ready. Get ready. Here we go. Wes wants a zonkey, a unicorn instead of the zonkey. I'll take the zonkey all day long. Number 1, CCS. CCS. CCS is like, Pops, what am I winning? What am I going to win? You're winning a fruit that weighs almost 2 grams, ODPE, and 4 microcaps. So I'm going to be sending that to CCS, and we'll be looking for a zonkey. Okay? We'll be looking. See if we can find a zonkey out there. Do you guys want to play that one more time? Who wants to play one more time? I think everybody's going to say yes. I don't think 2 of you would say no. Maybe. Who wants to play again? Who thinks I was so close I might win this time? Who wants to do that one more time? Oder doesn't want to play, he just wants to win. Oder, we can't send anything out of the state, you know. It's okay to win. But we can only mail inside the United States. You guys, can we do it again? Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Okay. I just read them to myself, so now I know. Okay, we ready? First statement. An octopus has 3 hearts. True or false? Second statement. Fish cannot blink. True or false? Thirdly, goldfish have a 2-second memory. True or false? Go. Okay, I have my three winners that answered it first correctly on my screen. Good job. We have new names here, people that haven't really won anything in quite some time. So we'll give them a chance to win. This is going to be fun. An octopus has 3 hearts. True. It's absolutely true. He has a 1 main one, and he has a systemic heart to pump blood around its body. The 2 additional hearts are responsible for pumping blood over each of its gills. 3-hearted. No wonder you're in love with octopuses. Fish cannot blink. True. Fish can't blink. You guys can probably figure out why. It's called eyelids. Thirdly, goldfish have a 2-second memory. I so badly wanted that to be true, but it's not. It's false. They have memories that can actually last months. Okay, I'm gonna say true to this because the book says so. But how do you know? Who knew? Who was testing goldfish memory? How do you test it? Who? How? I want peer-reviewed proof. How do we know that ichthyologist? What a job. What do you do? Well, I measure goldfish memory. What do you do? Well, I grow mushrooms. What? What are we talking about? We're all weirdos. Here we go. Woody K. Woody K, you were the first one on my right, Melissa? How do you know? I'm a little frustrated by that one. I want it to be false. I really did. Number one, Woody K got it correct. Good job, Woody. Number two, Mexican Santa. Personally, I haven't met Mexican Santa or a facsimile thereof, but we do have a Mexican Santa in the house, and he's a smarty guy. He's number two. And then there's number three, Hip Kitty. Meow! Hip Kitty. Hippie, I haven't seen you in a while here. I mean, I've seen you, but I haven't been on the winter thing. Congratulations. Let's just get this over with. Terrible spin. Terrible! Come on, I tell you, my tooth must hurt. Number one, again, number one, Woody K. Woody K. Woody's been keeping track of our views. So this is going to be fun to send Woody. You know what we're going to be sending Woody? Guess what Woody's getting? Woody's getting a 2.8, almost 3 gram. One fruit. Woody, this is true. This isn't false. It's true that I'm going to be sending you this if you truthfully send me your address at the DetroitMushLab.net. Okay? And we'll get that sent to Woody K. It should make it all the way. Congratulations, Woody K. True or false? Are we doing fun with true or false? I hope so. FAE. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but not a lot. FAE. Okay. Good morning, you guys. Submit your answers in a 4-page essay. Nerdy, you like true false? That's fun. Oh, speaking of true false, this is true. This is a true story. I was watching the news the other night. I'm kind of a little frustrated by the cat owner. A little frustrated, but some people, I can't remember the state that the people live in, but they get a phone call. They've been missing their cat for 5 to 6 days. Kitty's gone. They can't find Kitty anywhere. Of course, after day 1 or 2, when I can't find a cat, I'm assuming the worst. I'm assuming cross traffic. I'm assuming maybe coyote. My cat's come back within 3 days, period, or it's not coming back. So these people they thought it was a terrible thing. They couldn't find their cat. Shh, Vegas, I'm telling the story. Shh. So, one of the days, the lady had been returning shoes She was packing up shoes and sending them back to a place in California to return her shoes. 5 days later, they get a phone call. Hey, do you have a cat that looks like, and it was like a cute little cat. Do you? Their cat had a chip on it, in it. The cat ended up in California. The return people at the shoe place, they opened up the box, and the cat's sitting in there with the shoes. The cat's sitting in there with the shoes. The cat had been in the box, they said, 6 days with no food and no water. Okay? Traveled across the United States, airport to airport, post office to post office, getting banged around. I'm still having a problem with the shoe owner. How much does a pair of shoes weigh? How much does a pair of shoes weigh? See, we know about weighing stuff here that you mail. You got to put it on a thing and you got to weigh it and you got to get it. There's no way a pair of shoes could have weighed the same size, and it was a big cat. That was like an extra 14. This is a 14-pound box of shoes, ma'am. What? I only put one pair in there. The cat snuck in. As she turned to get the tape dispenser, the cat jumps in the box. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you, Annie. Your shoes are purring. That's nuts. I love those incredible stories about people's pets that last. You know, do you remember the book, The Incredible Journey? Our ex thinks that they were shipping it off on purpose. You're icky. That's no, he didn't. How about this one? Wait, I have to tell this one. Oh, shoot, where is it? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. One second, sorry. How about this, real quick? I had another story about cats. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it. Cats are fascinating. How about this real quick, though? Iceland. Is Iceland a peaceful country? Are they pretty independent? I mean, are they pretty peaceful up there? I know it's a little cold. They probably spend more time indoors than outdoors. But how about this factoid? Since Iceland became an independent republic in 1944, only one person has ever been killed by armed police. They've only had one person taken out. Wow. That's pretty good. I'm not even going to get political. Talk about what's going on our campuses. My alumni, UCLA. My campus. What's going on there? That isn't protest. These protests aren't even students anymore. They're not even students. It's a whole sad. Both sides. You just want to go out there and give them a mushroom. That's all I want to do. I just want to give them mushrooms. I don't want to talk about it. I'm still looking for. Oh, that's why. Wait. Well, this was interesting. This one I found interesting. Why do we call it the palm? Why do we call this a palm? The palm of our hand. Where does that term come from? That's pretty interesting. Why do we call it a palm? Back in ancient Rome, there was a Roman tradition where the leaves of palm trees were laid in the hands of people who won contests. That's how the underside of our hand has become known as a palm. Think the Olympics. So our next giveaway, soon, right? I'm going to send you a palm frond. Okay? You'll get a palm frond from here. Okay? Another one. I never heard that one either. And you think about it too, nerdy, you're like, where would the word palm come from? What does it have to do with my anatomy? How about this one? How old was Warren Buffett? How old was Warren Buffett? We all know who he is. He's like the sage, greatest investor of all time guy, right? How old was he when he made his first investment? How old do you think he was when he made his first investment? RX, how do you know? How does RX know? RX knows all about it. He was 11 years old. When I was 11, I was still delivering paper route. I'm not studying the Wall Street Journal for investments at 11. I was still trying to make a basket. I was still learning my jump shot. 11 years old. You heard this one before, Herbie? When Warren Buffett was only 11 years old, he made his first investment. He bought 3 shares of Cities Service Preferred at $38 per share. That's a lot of money for a kid. What's 3 times 38? 24. What are we looking at? $98. No, what is the number? What's 38 times 3, you guys? 94? No, 104, 104, 104. 104, yeah. He had $104. I'm buying 3. Okay? Did he make money, Adam? Did he make money with his 38? It's 114? Okay, it's 114. Thank you. 114. You dumb mathematics pops. I never promised to know math. Did he make money? $114 investment. Later, he sold his shares when they reached $40. He made himself $6. Boom, like that. $6. He regretted it when the shares reached $200 apiece. For him, this experience was an early lesson in having patience, especially while investing. He's now worth $68 billion. It reminds me of when my first Uncle Ben's rice. And now look what we're doing over here. Okay. I think we're just going to do a couple more rando factos and then do our reading. Tomorrow I'll hit the FAE because I do have to hit the dentist here pretty soon. So let me just read a couple more rando factos and then we'll do our reading. Sound good? I promise not to try to give a zonky away. We already know this one. We already know this one, Galaxy. This is truth. The largest living organism in the world. We all know this. The largest living organism in the world. It's the Amarilla osataya, also known as the humongous fungus. Right? We know about the humongous fungus. It's located, up in the Northwest California, Oregon, Washington, Idaho. It covers 2,385 acres. Big old ball of mycelium. Largest living organism in the world. How about let's do another large. You want to get creeped out? This is like watching one of those Japanese movies where they do Who's the Monster comes out on Japanese. They have a couple of them. Who are the Japanese monsters? Who are they? Gigantoid? No. Godzilla. Godzilla's one of the Japanese. Is there another one? Who else is out there besides Godzilla? Mothra? Mothra's one? Mothra? Okay, I know who Mothra is. But Godzilla is like pretty much the number one guy, right? Gamera. You guys know this stuff. I'm thinking let's just go straight Godzilla. King Kong, I think, was an American monster. Came from Africa to the United States. Godzilla. Okay, let's just go Godzilla. Is there a monster in real life from Japan that might be as scary as Godzilla? I think so. Because personally, I don't like spiders. I have a little spider fear. Right? What is that? Arachnophobia? Not like bad, but I'll avoid a spider as long as I possibly can. Just, you really have nothing for me, even though I know you're important on the planet. There's another one that it kind of talks to me too. Crabs. The crustacean things, anything with a claw. Claws freak me out. Scorpions, claw things. I don't want to be around claw things. You know what I'm talking about? There's like certain crabs that are, oh my God, you're not that kind of crab, Greenie. But Anderson, crabs are sea spiders, right? No wonder I don't like them. Let's go back to Japan. Let's look at monsters in Japan. Real ones. The largest leg span of any anthropoid is found in the Japanese spider crab. I already don't like you. You're both of the things I'm avoiding. Japanese part's okay, but the spider crab? I'm avoiding the crab. I'm avoiding the spider. Now you want to give me both. Japanese spider crab can reach lengths of 11.8 feet. I'm going to say that again. It's bigger than your car. You have to have an F-350 spider crab, 11 and a half feet long. Good Godzilla. Wow. There's a big part of me that's just not okay with that. No. I don't even want to, no. You're talking about some, yeah, Mark, you're talking about some serious crab cakes. Okay, whoa. Message in a bottle, is it romantic? Is message in a bottle, is the whole thing, the whole idea of a message in a bottle romantic? I think so. I think it's kind of romantic. It's got a little romance going too. To me. There's a little poetry, a little romance. You guys don't think so? No? What is it then? Scientific survey? You're just trying to figure out how waves work? It's an SOS? Is that what it is? It's made for sailors lost at sea, so that's not romantic at all. It's desperate. I'm desperate. So some romance. They're not romantic, they're 911s. Who's expecting you to really answer a 911? I'm thinking, like, this is how I'm going to get saved. Did you ever send off a message in a bottle to, like, a girlfriend? Maybe one of your kids. Did you ever? I'm going to admit something. Maybe I was desperate, hip, but I did. I did it. Of course, I live in Santa Monica. The ocean's right there. I put a message in a bottle. Sent it off. Never heard anything back, so I don't know whatever happened to my message in a bottle. I can tell you what happened to this guy's, though. Lexington, I still think it's romantic. Even time capsules are romantic. They're weird, but they're romantic. Thomas Hughes was a British soldier. He threw a bottle with a letter in it to his wife. See, it's romantic sometimes. It's not always desperate. He throws, in 1914, he writes a letter to his wife. Boop, sends it off. It was discovered by a fisherman in 1999. 1914 it went out. It's found in 1999, and the fisherman delivered it to the soldier's daughter, who was still alive at 86. Niff, how'd you like to be 86 years old and somebody brings you a bottle with a letter written by your dad, a love letter written by your dad to your mom? Here you go. I have goosebumps right now, real goosebumps. That is, what are you stopping? The message said, we're getting a divorce. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I wonder what the message said. But wouldn't it be cute to to read the message, Benny? I want to read you guys one more. I have to find it because it's creepy. Wait. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. That's great. What do you do when you don't have a refrigerator and you have cold and you want your milk to be cold? What do you do? Ah! I don't want my milk. Ugh. Milk? It's already kind of creepy, the idea of it. Once we get older. But now room temperature? Whoa. What do? I'll tell you what the Russians and Finns do. They're very creative. You know what a Russian and or a Finn does? Okay, they go out and they find a Russian brown frog. Anybody want to hear the rest of this? They go out and find a Russian brown frog. Russians and Finns do this. Who wants to hear the rest? I'm not going to say the rest till I know people really want to hear it. What are they going to do with this Russian brown frog? How's it going to help me with my milk? Looks like some people would like to know. All right, some of you would like to know. The Russians and Finns used to toss living Russian brown frogs into fresh milk as a way to preserve it before refrigerators were invented. The frog's skin contains antibacterial compounds and peptides that ensured that the milk would stay fresh. All right, so I'm buying it. I believe it. But who was the first person? Who was the first person? So you'd have to have a glass of milk over here. And you'd have to have a glass of milk over here. And accidentally, a Russian brown frog jumped into one. You could practically do an experiment. Russian brown frog into this one. No Russian brown frog into this one. Froggy Moto. How? Some of these. How the hell? How did they figure out that the frog was? First of all, once the frog went in the milk, that's it. I'm never touching that milk again. But they're like, maybe frog milk. I'm so confused. It's very confusing. All right? Russians and Finns and pre-refrigeration. Thank goodness they finally have refrigerators. Okay? 9:50, let's do our reading, Michael. Thank you. Let's do our reading. In the ocean of spirits. I know, frog. I don't know, Greenie. Did the frog die? Did the frog drown? Did the frog sit in there and drink it all? I'm so confused. In the ocean of spirit. Milk toad intolerant RX. That's funny. Yes, that's funny. Let's get serious. In the ocean of spirit, though the wind enlivens the trees, wind's so cool. Wind is so cool. I think about wind a lot, especially because of our fishing, and we have to always watch what the wind's up to. Are we going to fish? Which direction's wind going? Wind's cool. Though the wind enlivens the tree is not the wind. And though life enlivens us, we are not the source. Everywhere we are given examples of how the life-giving elements move through us and bring us to life. Consider how a fish make up the sea. In fact, they depend on the sea. And yet the sea, though found in each fish, cannot be contained in any one fish. Consider how the tree has no control over the movement of the wind, any more than the fish has control over the movement of the sea. I love these metaphors when we get to use on nature. Humbly, this gives us a way to understand the vast life of spirit. For like the tree and the fish, we as human beings have no control. Wait for this. We have no control over the movement of grace. Think. Can you control grace? Souls, like fish, make up the ocean of all spirit, depending on the element. And yet the ocean of grace, which can be found in each soul, cannot be contained in any one soul. If we understand this, it will affect the way we live. For no matter your spiritual lens or the names you prefer to call your mysteries, humans make up the world of God. Humans depend on the world of God. And yet the world of God, though found in each being, cannot be contained in any one life. If we refuse this truth, we'll self-destruct. Because our pride will want to contain and control more than any one human being can. Pride, ego, we're really trying to control things that are out of our control. That's self-destructive. We're choosing to self-destruct by trying to control things that aren't even remotely within our control. If I'm honest in looking at all my attempts to love and be loved, I must admit that this holds true to the matters of the heart. For aren't all our passions and yearning little fish that make up the greater sea of love? Don't we depend on the love that surrounds us to bring us alive? And yet the ocean of love, though found in each heart, cannot be contained in each heart. In truth, the essence of love is greater than all the hearts that have claim to it. How does knowing this help us live? For myself, I can only offer that I often feel like a tree standing up in the wind. And just as we can only hear a great wind for the trees that stand against it, we can only know God by leaning our souls into the winds of experience. People are asking, it's the Book of Awakening. The Book of Awakening, and I was reading from page 282. So, I just want to go back one. When we refuse this truth, we begin to self-destruct. Because in our pride and will, we try to contain and control. I combat that by practicing as much generosity and not ascribing to things for me. The wind doesn't stay in any tree. It blows through. There is no tree that even wants to keep the wind. It just blows through. I don't want to keep things anymore. I want them to go through me. Does that resonate? Let's do 2 giveaways here. Give me a number between. I want things to just go through me. The more I hold on to anymore, the more my ego is poisoned. Us too, Carlotta. You're doing a great job. Oh, yesterday I reached out to Carlotta, okay? Because I'm like, I need help. I'll tell you guys the story tomorrow. I'll tell you guys that story tomorrow. Remind me to tell you about Carlotta tomorrow. Give me a number between 1 and 15. Give me a number. Thank you, Irene. Give me a number between 1 and 15. And I see somebody that got it, but I just sent them the number or something, so I'm not going to give it to that person. I apologize. I'm going to keep looking for someone else. That person literally was sent something by me last week. Sean P. We're going to go with you, Shawnee. 15. 15. Someone else said 15. You know who you are. And I apologize, but we're going to send this one to Shawnee P. Sean P. 15. 15 it was. Okay? Sean. I'm going to give you a choice, Sean. You ready? And the other person, whatever you don't choose, we're still going to give away here. All right? Sean, I want you to thank Stuart Hughes as well. Sean, speak out loud. I mean, when you can. Stuart Hughes actually had a 15, but I think we sent Stuart something just last week, a nice little something. And I just make those decisions sometimes. If I see somebody, I want to get as much out to as many people as we possibly can. So, Sean, you actually are getting this one from Stuart. Okay? Sean, you'll decide which would you prefer. Would you prefer this pack of caps? I'm not going to tell you how much it weighs. You're going to get this pack of caps or the one shroom. Which one would you like? Sean, pack of 2 or the single? Trip biscuits. Are they? Very biscuity. Which one do you want? Whichever one you don't choose, the final win for today will get. He's going for the one shroom. The one shroom weighs 4.9 grams, Sean. 4.9 grams. Boop, boop, boop. Sean P., I need your address at the DetroitMushLab.net. Scroll to the bottom of that. There's an email there. Hit that email, send me your address, and we'll send this out to you. We have one final giveaway for today. You guys ready? And then I got to go see a tooth doctor. Let's do one more giveaway. 1 through 50, give me a number. Give me a number. Who's going to win this final package of the day? Who's going to win this final package of the day? Well, we just have our winner. Done. Done. She did it quick. She did it fast. She did it painless. 22. 22. 22. Summer Wheat knows that I love her name. Summer Wheat. Summer Wheat, we're going to be sending you the 2-pack. 2-pack? Shakur? No. A 2-pack. 2-pack. Okay? Summer Wheat. 2-pack. The two of them together weigh 4.4 grams. My guess is they're about 2.2 each. Summer Wheat. Boom! Like that. Summer, you give me your address. Let's see, we got Sean. And we got Summer. So today's winners, Green Table, Woody K, Sean P, and Summer Wheat. Please get me your addresses today, guys and gals, so we can get this stuff mailed off to you. Go have a wonderful day. Let the wind blow through you. Give me a couple of people that are just going to say, I'm going to experience wind blow through me today. And by that, I mean the spirits of the universe. And we're not going to hold on to anything. And as it blows through me, I feel like I'm going to make it a better wind. I feel like it starts here, it goes through me, and by the time it's over here, I'm ready to do something. That wind's going to do some nice stuff because it's blowing through impeccable vessels. Okay? Vessels that weren't made to hold, but vessels that were made to give. Have a beautiful day, guys. R&R. Anthony S. Woody K, thank you. Jesus Christ, you don't have to send a tip, Woody. Nipper Mama, Benny Ben. Anthony, Jimmy Max, Cobalt. Cobalt and Anthony. And Mr. Marmars, always do your best. Chillin'. Irene, thanks for being here this morning. Greenie and Nipper. And Cobalt. I heard, somebody told me Cobalt was coming to the Mush Fest and bringing people. Cobalt. Ghastly D. Anderson. Nerdy Big Al, Lexington, Felix, Anthony, Marky Z, Stuart Hughes, thank you, Stuart. And Stuart, you're still on this other list to win on the Risamoto too. So you're gonna be killing it. Sandman, Galingro, Billy D, Anthony, Louise Belcher. Good job, Louise. Exactly. And when you say that kind of stuff, Louise, you're manifesting it. It's true. Release. Good job, Michael. CCS West is filled with peace. Mr. Marmars. Don't hold nothing, Irene. Andy. Herbie and Tree Stump and Sandy and Mushmouth love you. And Cat Meowzilla. Laura, have a divine day. Castley. Nip, I love you. R&R, Edward. E. Hip Daddy. Hip Kitty. Meow. Cobalt. Ramon. Mellow. Anthony. 5280 Cobalt is bringing baked goods as well. In principle, D. Anderson, Nerdy Nerds. Good morning, nerds. Whiskey, everybody needs some whiskey. Penny Pack, we're going to make a video just for you and Ted. Herbie, thanks for doing it all. Woody K, Justin OK, Med Rosie, Kimberly, have a golden day. Vague, you do it out there. And then we got Tina Mama, Pilar, in principle, Joshua Lytle, Summer Wheat, Hamad, Woody K, Irby Pilar, Ghastly, and Ramon. Ramon, it's nice to have you here. Come on back tomorrow. Jeffrey Hodgson, New Zealand, Ginger Jesus, Pops, peace. I'll see you guys later.